the good life, you can have it all. House on the hill, baby, you can have it all. You want a late night, free to put your fast asleep. You got the green light, you can have it all. You want the fast car, you can have it all. I'll book the fast car, you can have
Now, you may
it
know
all.
Canadian R&B artist Jordan from his hit songs from over a decade ago, but he's back from hiatus and ready to showcase his new sound and energy.
All right, so let's see what that sounds like. Jee-Yun is live with Jordan.
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Courtney. My gosh, we are here with Jordan. And I can listen to your music all summer long. Like, you've had hit after hit, and it's like the perfect summer music.
Thanks, dude. Thanks. Yeah, been working for a while now.
You have been working for a while. You know, we think of some of your hits back in the day, like Magic, which is my favorite of all of your songs. But you've actually been touring this summer, and you hit the East Coast. And what has that been like so far?
It's been awesome. Been keeping busy.
Yeah.
My brother Classified is, you know, he's a busy artist. So, you know, we went on tour in October, the Welcome to the Maritimes tour. He brought me, myself, Rhea May, Brett Matthews, O-Sound. It was awesome. And he just decided, hey, you got to keep coming on the road with me. So we've been touring since October pretty much.
I have yet to meet Classified and interview
Class, you got to come see G, man.
him. Is he everything that
He
you
is. He's an awesome man. He's a great father, and he's a great producer. And in our while we're getting a little bit older, he's taking his time with the music, which I really love and respect, because it's, you know, it's precious art.
It is. One of your latest singles out right now, Give Your All.
Give Your All, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this track.
My boy Nulo out in the East Coast. So I've been traveling back and forth to Halifax and Toronto. But my boy Nulo out in the East Coast is making some amazing waves in the music scene out there. So I hooked up with him, and we started to vibe out on some other stuff, and then decided, hey, let's just release one, you know, a summer vibe with a little bit of funk, a little bit of bounce, and keep that R&B smoothness going. But yeah, he's a great producer.
Do you like adding a little bit of that funk and soul?
100%, 100%. I mean, like, I'm an R&B guy at heart, but, you know, soul is what really got me into music. You know, like Tina Turner, Proud Mary. That's one of the first songs I ever really felt something. So, you know, I always wanted to come to the soul stuff, so that's where we're going.
You have a big show coming up with Mariana's Trench at Sabo Beach.
Yep, Classified, Mariana's Trench. It's the 31st. Exciting. Can't wait. Yeah.
I know that. You know what? When I think of a summer party, it's got to be you. It's got to be Mariana's Trench and Classified. That's a good time.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah.
And you've had an opportunity to work with a lot of cool people. You mentioned some of them, but you know, there's lots on your list right now.
Definitely. My boy Zale from Toronto is a super producer that I've been writing songs with for the past year. Corey LaRue on the East Coast, and I mentioned, of course, Richard McNeil, Nulo. And yeah, I've been just kind of, you know, put the blinders up and been creating a lot of great music in the last 2 years. So I'm excited to get it out.
You know, when you follow some of the Canadian artists, because it's not easy to stay in the music scene and stay at the top of your game, so it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. Yeah. Were there moments where you're just like, I don't know if I can keep doing this?
100%. You know, there's always hills and valleys in life in general, but with the music game, you know, it's tough to stay afloat when it's so competitive, especially now with everybody. It seems like everybody can make music anytime, anywhere. But no, it's been great. There have been moments where I was like, you know what, maybe I should, you know, go back to the school board and try to get my job back. But, you know, I decided, you know what, I had to keep going and set a good example for my daughter and keep dreaming and keep pushing.
I love that, because you had said to me that, you know, you're trying to set an example for your daughter that you can't give up on your dreams.
That's
you got to
right.
keep going.
100%. You don't want to be that guy that turns around after almost hitting diamond.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have a very exciting announcement for our
We do.
viewers at home.
Yes,
I need a drum roll.
Yes.
So what would you like to let our audience know?
We are launching a new chapter in my career. I'm always going to be JRDN Jordan, but like I mentioned, Nulo, Richard McNeil on the East Coast. We have a band. Drum roll. We have a band, and it's called Lane Hall. It's going to be some traditional soul stuff, and we're going to be broadcasting a premiere the end of September.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're getting geared up for that, G.
So a new band called Lane Hall.
Lane Hall, yeah.
This has been in the works for how long?
It's almost 2 years where we started recording.
Right.
So yeah, and about us, the name, actually, I don't mind if I mention the name. The name came from, I went to St. FX University, and Cardinal, my boy Drew hit up Cardinal. We sent him the first record. Cardi's like, change your name. And so then I talked to my boy Quake Matthews. He's like, "What about Lane Hall?" And that was the dorm room of my university.
I love that.
And it's no longer there. So I went back to the producer Richard, and I told him. He's like, "Well, I used to party with the guitar player and the drummer at Lane Hall, so it's perfect." So yeah, Lane Hall.
I love the backstory.
Yeah.
So listen for Lane Hall, Jordan, JRDN.
Yes.
A lot of exciting things coming down the pipeline here, right?
We'll have to come back and talk about it.
You have to bring the rest of the group.
100%. We'll play live for you.
Okay. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining us.
Thank you.
And we're going to throw it back to you in studio. Oh, and follow Jordan, JRDN Music, on his socials.